Okay, we're just gonna make the video. Bear with me 1 second. I have to turn the volume down so I don't hear my own voice. Otherwise, it sounds crazy. So I just had to turn the volume down. So it's 2025. It's March, guys. I finally gone crazy, and now I'm just gonna make videos now. The world has forced me to go crazy, and that's what's happened. So it's actually pushed me into a good place. I've had a lot of time to shoot videos, and now I'm just gonna actually try to finally do this because I've been working on doing this for so long, and now I'm finally going to do it. So what we got here is a video that I recorded back in 2024. It's me when I was at Creek Carriers driving through Dallas, Texas. And what just happened right there, that car coming across the dirt like that, is absolutely 120% just random Texas stuff. That type of stuff happens in Texas all the time. You just see like random stuff happening, and that is a perfect example right there. So I made this video in 2024 because at the time I was completely bored from driving the truck, which happens a lot. I reached these points of boredom, and I think I might have actually hit a point where I'm finally just done with it. But what I wanted to do was capture um, an angle of what it's actually like to drive a truck at night through the city, because you see a lot of videos and some people have gotten it right, but this is probably more accurate of like what it is from an eyesight perspective. Now you can't see the dash, no, and you can't see the front mirrors, but the movement and like the video style and the way it looks optically is correct, in my opinion. This is what it's like to drive a truck. Now, I had to turn the sound down so you can't hear the truck engine go in the background, but I had to do it because it was either my voice or the truck video, and I can't figure out how to balance out the two. This is like totally improv on the fly. So at this time, driving was something that had just gotten to the point where I've been doing it for a while. And at this point, I was, 16 years into driving a truck, 16 years into driving a truck at this point. I think this is early 2024. And, you end up just getting not bored, but you get into this like malaise of just being on the road and just grinding and trying to make money. And it actually gets to a point where it's not even about the money anymore. You just want to keep going. And then it doesn't even get to the point, like, it's not even about keeping going anymore. It's just, you just want to get to your destination or to that safe parking so you can lay down and sleep for 10 hours or 7 and 3 or however you do it. I used to split break a lot. But these are the days that I used to enjoy like the most about driving was, late at night or early in the morning going through a major city when the traffic is low where you can see everything lit up. This is one of the highlights. This is one of the things that I used to enjoy most about driving a truck. This is one of the things that I would look forward to. Sometimes it would be like the highlight of your day, and recording it would give me something to look forward to during the day. Truck driving used to be so fun for me when I was younger. I used to love it so much. And then what happened is with time, I got older and my health went bad. And then you lose a lot of people and family and friends, and then you're just out on the road by yourself. And it's not a terrible thing. I mean, the isolation is actually good, but this is definitely like later on when I was really, really barely hanging on. And I'm going to talk a lot about certain things that I do when I drive the truck, from a safety standpoint. But this video is really just to show you, um, how much more peaceful it can be. And for those of you who don't drive trucks, who might be watching this video and just listening to me ramble on about life as a truck driver, a lot of older drivers who've been around for a while, you'll find them intentionally trying to drive at night, especially through larger cities. It's a lot more peaceful. It's a lot more tranquil. You can turn the music up, but you have all this space and separation, and you can really just enjoy the road and enjoy the architecture and enjoy the ride without people diving in front of you, crazy traffic. It really is just a nice way to see the city, um, not burn up your hours of service clock, and just, enjoy your life as a truck driver. Now, I must admit, Dallas is a city that I don't know very well. There's a nice truck coming up next to me there. Oh, it's a bobtail. He's got some lights on his antenna there, on his CB antennas. I don't really know Dallas that well. I don't. But after I've gone through it a couple times, and I mean, on the interstate, it's not too bad. But in Dallas, Dallas is one of those places, and maybe it's just me because I'm not from there. You can get confused and get lost on the interstate. It's happened to me several times. Now, I know what you're saying because I'm from New York State. And in New York City, so many truck drivers know, oh man, I don't know where I'm going. But see, I grew up around that area, so I kind of know. But Dallas is something that has confused me many, many times. There's a lot of bridges, there's a lot of interstates, there's a lot of intersecting interstates, and it often confuses me. But look how nice it is. I got this whole lane to myself. It's beautiful. You got these nice sweeping views, and you can kind of see like the gradients of the roadway. And you can kind of see the view. Like this is what we deal with as truck drivers. When I'm actually driving, you're watching those mirrors to your side constantly, so you can see is there a truck coming up, is there a car coming up, because you need to know if you need to change lanes. But as you can see, the lane in front of me is clear, and it's just a nice, smooth ride. Texas has really nice roads. Everything's lit up. They have like really good reflective tape, and the lanes are marked really well. At least in the cities. On the state routes, no. On some of the state routes, it's not like that at all. But so I guess this is downtown Dallas, a downtown Dallas area. We're working our way through there, but it's just a really nice video that I shot, and I wanted to put it up. I didn't want it to go to waste. Um, it's kind of nice. It's almost like like a like a moving piece of artwork. If you're a driver, you understand what I mean. It's like the rhythm and the speed and the vibration of the truck and the night and the retrograde motion of the cars. That's like what we all end up getting addicted to. If you're a truck driver, you get addicted to that. The cityscape in the background. It's just something that doesn't happen that often, but when you get a moment where it's not about getting the load there on time, and it's not about rushing and racing, and it's not about the shipper or the receiver or the where am I going to park, where am I going to stop. I mean, this is late night. I'm just pushing my way through, um, not really stressed, just cruising, checking out the city, looking at the traffic. And this is really what it's like. For those of you who don't drive a truck, this is what it's like. This angle, this visual, this is what it's like for us. You're sitting up higher, and you're just enjoying the ride and taking it all in. Now, of course, I'm keeping a nice following distance in front of me, which makes it a lot more relaxing, less stressful. You can tell there's not too many cars or vehicles to the right or my left of me, um, just going through the city, um, and getting first class views to one of the most iconic and well developed cities in the United States, Dallas, Texas. I mean, it's just beautiful with the lights, the different color schemes there. It's fantastic. These are the things that I miss sometimes. I do miss this sometimes, just cruising along. And as truck drivers, for the truck drivers, depending on what you're pulling, that feeling of that freight just, bouncing around back there, and you're just moving, and the sound of the truck, sometimes you miss it. So this is downtown Dallas. This is downtown Dallas right here. And I don't know the names of any of these buildings or anything like that. I don't. I just know that it looks great at night. I guess this is my exit right here. Yeah. I think this is one of the interchanges from like 35 or 30. I don't know. Anyone who knows Dallas can say in the comments, or this sign will say right here where I'm getting off to right here. So it looks like I'm getting on. I'm trying to get over to 45 is apparently what I'm doing, or in the direction of 45, because I think after I take this ramp, there's another exit ramp to the right where you can get on 45, but I think I'm gonna stay straight and get on 35. I don't know. We'll see. But it really is beautiful. I mean, architecturally, Dallas is so big. There's so many interstates and ramps and layouts. It really is interesting when it's not just bogged down with traffic like it usually is. This part of the city is usually just full of traffic, and sometimes you can catch it, at rare moments when it's just you and the drive. And this particular night or early morning was a good ride. It really was a good ride. Just beautiful. Look at the city. Oh, here comes Tanker Joe. Who's that, Keenan? Oh, yeah, Tanker driver, man. I feel you. Already flashed the lights at him there. Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to get over. Maybe that wasn't me. I usually don't flash lights. When I drive I usually wouldn't flash people over. I don't think that was me. I saw a flash of lights there, but I normally wouldn't flash people over, and they teach you that. I don't know if they teach it anymore, but when I went to truck driving school, they would teach you not to flash anybody because the insurance claims department didn't want you to incite an accident by flashing the headlights, and maybe you would insinuate that a car should go, and then an accident happens, and then they blame you. So beautiful in this tunnel here, huh? Absolutely beautiful. But I did flash my marker lights a lot. Those are the trailer lights behind you. I would do that almost always. I'm a courteous person, and when I drove, I would be courteous. And that's how I made it through 17 years, and I didn't have any tickets, accidents, overweight tickets. I didn't hurt or kill anybody with the truck, thank God. That was something that, I really pride myself on. Like, trucking really takes a lot of your life. It really does. And it doesn't give much back. Is that a KW rolling up on us right there? Is that a purple KW? I think it's a KW right there. That's nice. He's got the window cut out in the back so you can back up easier when you have a trailer. You can look out the back window. Truck drivers know what I'm talking about. So, man, that's cool, the sweeping angle right there. Yeah, all the years that I drove, I'm just happy that beautiful with the lights there in the background. Just beautiful. I'm just happy that I made it through. Trucking took a lot from my life. It really did. Um, and I'm glad I had my years being of service to my country, the United States of America, but it didn't really give me much back. The hours are extremely long. I lost almost every personal relationship. I've become a bit of a hermit, a recluse. I've definitely gone crazy. Um, I think even older than me, truck drivers call it squirrely. I've definitely gone crazy. Um, didn't make nearly as much money as I thought I would. I'm still broke. I have a ton of debt. But there's still something about it that is addictive, and you just miss. And even though the hours were incredibly long, watching a video like this just makes you think back, to how much crazy stuff happened out on the road. And like this video really is like a calm, normal night. I mean, I have so many videos of just wild stuff that happened to me when I was out on the road. Just wild, crazy stuff. I mean, I'm in the process right now of like changing my channel around and just putting up anything and everything. But I enjoy that ride. Sometimes I watch the old trucking videos to like calm myself down because I don't do it anymore. But this was a good one right here. That was me passing through Dallas, Texas. And I appreciate anyone who watched this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Any of the truck drivers who watched it, I know you made this ride before. Anyone who's just watching, just say hey, I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon. All right. Hope you enjoyed it.